Generic greetings and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles once again. In the previous episode, Vikings essentially was the summary of the entire thing. We got invaded several times, 3 or 4 times at least, and the first one problematic, second one not so bad, but that actually caused a lot of depression and then people to leave, and it was a bit of a nightmare. So either way, it was very hard to arrest that. In fact, the ship has not yet sailed on whether or not we're going to fail this map or not. We are in a much better position than we were previously. However, the food is running low and these fields have just been swamped, so that's never good. I had to plonk down a church here, which I know is very, well, it's not a great place to put it, is it? Because it's right in front of the fields. We might delete that and move it elsewhere. Ideally, I wanted the church here, actually facing this way. That was the idea I had in my head, but because of our need to get the wall done very quickly, we had to just shove it down somewhere. Either way, we'll do what we can and progress on. So, we have... do we have people working in the quarry? Yes, we do. Do we have people working in the woodcutting area? Yes, we do. That's all turned on now. Let's go for a... Well, we could go for castle block and build across here. And oh, that's another failure state. If that doesn't get put out, that's fire. And that's probably because of the lightning that we had. That set fire to the thatch on the roof. And then, obviously, we've got a lot of issues with the... Yep, that's going to cost us a lot. That is going to cost us a hell of a lot because now a lot of people don't have homes. And great, we don't have the wood and stone to build it. I think this game just genuinely hates me. Because about 30 people are about to leave. And there's nothing I can do about it. Great, random event and that happened. Let's just turn on the tavern and people can... You'd think people would stay in the tavern or the church, but they don't. There's no overrun. Some peasants are miserable. Well, let's have a festival then, and we'll see what happens. We can not yet build a manor house, but we'll be close to it. Let's delete... let's just say chop that and chop that. And get some wood very quickly, because we're losing peasants massively. I mean, it's going to take years, in-game years, to get this thing back up. Happiness is going up, but obviously people are going down, and that means then we don't have the people to employ. And oh, good grief. Right, manor house, soon as possible. 49, 50. Right, manor house. There. Build, please. And we don't have the builders. Dandy. Have another festival. Increase happiness. I'm going to close the stores here. Now, you might think that's a bit of a catastrophic decision. No. Turning off the stores doesn't mean it gets rid of everything. It just means that things are not stored there and collected. Things are not collected and stored there. Although, they were just where, weren't they? Anyway, they'll now get stored next to our starting keep. So, yeah. That's what will happen there for the time being. We're going to turn off these guys. Stone. Because I want you to go and work elsewhere. In fact, I just want workers. Builders. Food stores are going back up. That's fine. We'll turn off... what's more efficient? 3 workers in there. Yeah. So this produces... That produces 32. But each one of these... this produces 32, but it takes 3 workers. This produces 12 and 1 worker. So we've got 36 on these 3 versus the 32 for the same amount of people. So those are more efficient than this. However, these can be lost due to floods, whereas these can't. So these are a bit more reliable. And the granary's full. Yeah, granary is full there. So we're going to lose some stuff for the winter. Yeah, lost some stuff in the winter. Fine. I'm going to turn off both of these. Both of them. Don't need them. So, almost finished this house. I mean, all we've done in this episode is just rebuild what we already had. Let's run a festival again, and that'll hopefully bring people here. How many workers have we got? 4, 5, 7 more wood to be placed there. We do have the wood in storage, so it's no problem. That'll be done very quickly. And once that's up and running, we will probably put the quarry back on. And then get more people. It's on year 80, so we're still doing okay. Sorry, some foresters have so much wood there's no place to put it. That's because I've got this stores turned off. I open it now, it should be placed there. I know I was playing a game previously, and what was happening is they would complain about not being able to store the stone. Yet I had loads of walls ordered, so I was just looking at it going, right, I've ordered this. Why don't you just store the stone in the wall? Because that's what it's made out of. I just didn't understand. I just truly didn't understand. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, so run another festival. The reason I'm running loads of festivals is because it increases your happiness, and also it will get people coming here. So several different people will visit, and they'll see your town and go, "Oh, I want to live here," and then they'll stay. Now we're up to 70 people. There we go. That's good. And still, oh, we got 4 idle. Excellent. Well, not excellent, but you know that's fine. We can actually put them to work. So get quarrying stone. Probably the way forward. We want to then, I say, finish off these walls. That's the whole point. That's what we're trying to do here. So wall there and wall there. Then it means they can't come this way. They'll have to go all the way around. And we might have enough to defend it. I don't know. Let's just have a quick check of where the middle is. I don't think there is a middle, really. I'm just going to place that there. These walls, I'm not going to put an archway there. I'm probably going to just delete the walls. Although we could. There's no point in deleting the walls. We might as well just have an archway and then extend the walls out. That's probably the best way of doing it. Oh, that's fire. And one of our peasants has died under mysterious circumstances. Now the baker's has burnt down. That's never good. Let's place that. It's in food, is it? Yes, baker, and requires 25 stone, which we will now place. No, place it back down. Looks like we need a... I think we need a way to put out fires around here, because we're having a lot of problems with fires and we can't put it out. I'm going to put this in... where do I want to place it? There would be ideal, but obviously that's producing a lot of food. For now then, I will simply place it there. There. Because I'm going to run a road across here, you see, and move that charcoal area. Vikings are invading, and they're invading on that side, which is my, typically, least defended side again. Okay, Archer Tower. I'll put one there, put one there. Don't think they're going to be built in time, but let's see how it goes. They are delivering stone there, though, and wood. So we might be okay. If they're very quick. Oh, no, they're going over there again. Oh, no, some have just turned up right next door. Yeah, they've just appeared right next to it. Looks like they're going to destroy that. But most of the issue is they are... Where are they heading? Heading that way. Yep, looks like they've got that. And they've got some people here. Looks like they're running around destroying. Are they just going to get back on board and leave? Yes, they are. Right. Wasn't catastrophic. Wasn't too bad. But again, highlights the issue we have with walls. Lack thereof, rather. So, I will fire up the festival. Keep the happiness and approval good. And this wall is now complete, as you can see. Fantastic. Probably going to put another... I wouldn't mind, eventually, some of these. Which is, like a big crossbow. A basilar. I was going to say a bastila, but that's a Jedi from Knights of the Old Republic. So, how much stone we got? 26. We got people working in both of these quarries. 1 of 4 and... Is it 4-4? 4-4. Most of these are master as well, Grand Master. It's also just set on fire. I don't know how an area that is focused on simply being... Well, it's just an area for stone. I don't know how that gets set on fire. I know a field set on fire. Honestly, that went really quickly. Peasants are starving. How are they starving? I guess I've turned too much off. So I'm going to have to close that. And we'll close the tavern. Because it's using too much food. There is an issue, I think, when it comes to the economy of... Actually, it's to do with the distance that they have to travel. even to take stuff from here to the granary is apparently really far. And to put out a fire that's here is only down the road. But I guess it takes about, like, a couple of in-game months for it to happen, which is very strange. We have got a problem with starvation, as you can see, but hopefully adding these on, that person is starving. When they've got the when they've got the bread symbol in black means that they are hungry. The red one means they are starving. Festival. When in doubt, fling money at the problem. But I think that uses food. Actually, I'm not sure. But it's not putting people in there. Why is it not doing it? This is the thing. I mentioned this episodes ago. That actually, that you got a massive problem when it comes to the... When it comes to the game deciding where workers are going to be. I mean, I know it's in beta, but it still doesn't mean I can't complain about it. In fact, this is the time too to complain about things. Because if there's a problem, complain about it, inform, and then hopefully it'll be fixed. But, you know, we'll see. Let's build up these. We now have enough people working there, and food is still not a massive issue. Well, it's on 0, so it's a fairly big problem. But... this is activated, this is activated. That's growing 14 a year, 32 a year, then we've got all of these. We should be on positive food now by the end of the year. We should be fine. Yeah, look at that, we're on 30 odd. But again, not enough people. What are these advisors saying? Our peasants worry about food for the winter. Well, we're okay now, so don't worry too much. And our food supplies are running low. Yes, I know. God damn it, he keeps... Don't shut up, the peasants are starving. Yeah, they eat a lot of food, apparently. It's because around the festivals. Our peasants to spare, 1 has left the kingdom. We're on 56 peasants, and... look at the minuses from the recent food shortage. But we've got over nearly 100 food. It's if you just get that one trigger. It's like the Viking version. You get that one trigger event, and it's a huge problem. And now we've got the church on fire, and don't say you're not going to be able to put the church out. Oh, for Christ's sake. The peasants are despairing. I'm despairing more. I'll be honest, I'm totally fed up at the moment. Why on earth that church burnt down when it was hoying it down with rain, I do not know. And it's right next to water. There's nothing much else I could have done. Is it? It must be me. There must be something that I'm doing wrong. It has to be. I know they're unhappy, but why is everything just burning down? Well, water. Yet it burns down. What? Have we made our kingdom out of kindling? Out of gunpowder? Arg! Okay, right. De-stress. God, I'm getting stresses when I play Rainbow Six Siege, and that's not good. Or, God forbid, Overwatch. That game boils my piss. Somewhat chronic, that game. Anyway, right, so, let's get back to basics. 48 peasants. No churches available. I know, it burnt down. In fact, it burnt down because of what insurance people would now describe as an act of God, as in natural disaster. So, it was heavy storms, lightning hit the church, it burnt down. Does that mean that it was a different God that did it? Or was it because they were all heretics? Or maybe it all means nothing. Vote now. So, we're going to have to rebuild this, but there's only one builder. We are okay for stone now. Well, we're not, but I'm going to turn that off. Because I want to get people back in here. I want to get the church back. Oh no, I'm going to have to put that back on actually. There we go. Put that back on. To get more people. No churches available. Have a festival. We're now on 44 people. I know the peasants are unhappy and they need a church, but they won't work. They won't mine in the quarry to get the resources in order for me to build the church. So, I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to build it through sheer force of will? Or my own bare hands? And obviously, we're playing a king, so or queen. Other monarchies and other monarchies and rulers are available. Yes, we're not going to get our hands dirty. That's peasant work. Right, so church. One more stone. There's the stone. Placing it exactly where it was before. It'll be church 2, the churching. I mean, we've been going ever since that very first Viking attack. We've been really not going downhill, but we've been fighting a proper uphill battle. I'm trying to think, was it a Greek or Roman guy that's pushing the boulder up the hill and it's like a never-ending toil? That's what it feels like at the moment to me, I must confess. And we got no workers working in the church. And more Vikings. Dandy. Oh, they're coming the same way. Now this should be a lot better because we've got these archer towers now and these ones over here. Right. Oh, and it just stomps through the water apparently. So it's got 2 sets of archers on it and it's in the water and it's a 2-high tower. So that should be dead. These guys crossing here are getting taken out very quickly. Take the guy with the big flaming torch. Did he just walk through the wall? I think he might have done. Yes, please take out the guy with the big flaming torch. Yes, he's dead. Excellent. And the giant's dead, or the ogre, whatever it's called. There we go. We've defeated them. That's it. Look, the boats are turning around and leaving. Excellent! We've done something right. Sir, Viking raiders are coming. You are completely surplus to requirements. Right. So this is good. I've turned off one of the orchards. Let's do a bit of micromanagement here. Make sure the food is in positive. It doesn't... I like the way that the food... the tax gives you an estimate. Positive. Like, I hope the food one eventually will do the same. Let's run a festival. Get some more happiness, more people, etc. Finish the church off. And then we should be fine. I don't know why it sounds like a Native American war dance or something. But anyway. Enough food's getting stored. In fact, we've got too much food. But I don't want to turn that orchard off. Because it seems to me we turn it off. And then we immediately lose too much food. Once the church is up then, we'll see what happens. Got 2 people idle. We'll turn on the tavern, which should increase happiness again. Trending towards 52. Church up and running. In terms of taxes, 4 estimate per year. Tax rate's 3. I know I haven't altered that, and some people have mentioned that previously. But it's okay for the time being. If I reduce it to 2, what's our estimate? -2. But then happiness might go up. 61 if I put taxes up. Trending towards 49, yeah. They don't like them higher taxes. Let's see. Let's see if we can just attract more people rather than... fleecing the little ones we have. There's another fire. Immediately starts when the rain comes, and then it's just going to break. There you go. Look. I don't know how I'm supposed to put those out. Am I supposed to have... I'm guessing I'm supposed to have a well every 30 feet. Anyway. Turned back on the woodcutter. As you can see. We now have... Whoa! Okay, we now have 13 people here. So let's get real. And get them to work. And the food that they're gonna eat is gonna be a problem. So we'll turn on our orchards again. This is good. We will then check our estimated revenue stream. +4. That is fine. And that's on. 6 people idle. Church is good. More stone then. Right. Okay. Are we in a decent position? We might be in a decent position. Are we in a position that's going to save us from the next Viking attack or inevitable dragon? I do not know. But let's see what happens. I'm going to just pause it. Go to well, and I want to place a well. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to put a well right outside. Hang on, what? Oh, I didn't demolish it. I just removed it. There's a well. Bed 71. People 71. Happiness trending towards 71. Get in! Right. Looking good. Let's double up on the tower. I'd say... there, perhaps. And we can put another archer tower over there. Oh, if we had enough wood. So we've only got one woodcutter. We were going to place another one over here, but it just hasn't happened yet. I'll just say chop that one down. I mean, we've still got all of this area to expand to if we ever get that far. We're on year 105, so we're not doing too bad. You know, we certainly could have done a lot worse. Well, we could have failed. It'd be very close to... well, it would be very difficult to do a lot worse, but, you know, we could have done a lot worse. Let's build the road out here to about there. Then I think we'll put another forester in. Just to gather all of this. I think that'll work out. And I think we will leave it there. If nothing else, this episode's been eventful. And it's had its ups and downs. It's not been easy. It's not been difficult. Yes, it has been difficult. It's been bloody difficult. With the church burning down straight away and everything else going completely pear-shaped, actually getting to this point is a miracle. And I know it's a combination of mainly me messing a couple of things up, but it's actually the events. The events have not really been in my favour. Not that there's any positive random events as far as I can tell. It's always negative ones. And there's another house on fire, which we're going to have to deal with next episode. But I'm just going to press pause and leave it there because, yeah, that's a future me problem. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings. Also, apparently, these, even though it's paused, still fly. The birds can literally time travel. Or they exist outside of our time stream. Demonic birds.